Hello everyone, this is an analysis of Scene 1 from the Glass Managerie, written by Tennessee Williams and first performed in the year 1944. Settings are an important element of a play. In this play also, the setting plays an integral role. The first scene is set in Wingfield apartment. The playwright mentions that all the buildings are stacked up like a beehive. The use of beehive denotes a kind of dehumanization of characters and talks of their confinement to certain working roles. The reference also alludes to the claustrophobic space which the characters are forced to inhabit due to certain reasons. Tom is contained only in one location along with his family, that is Laura, his sister, and his mother Amanda. The fire escape is crucial to the play as it signifies a means of escape throughout the play. Now, let's look at Scene 1. In Scene 1, Tom introduces the audience to the idea of a memory play. He clearly mentions that the events are dug out of his memory and as a result does not portray all the events as it had happened in reality. He cautions the readers of the use of exaggeration as well. In this scene, Amanda reprimands Tom for not eating properly, especially for not chewing his food. Tom then gets very annoyed and he leaves the table instead of having his food. Amanda then discusses the prospect of gentleman callers for her daughter Laura. Laura indulgently listens to her mother boast of having around 17 gentleman callers during her youth. The scene ends as Laura reveals to her mother that there won't be any gentleman callers for her that day because she's not pretty and popular like her mother. Now this makes Amanda almost hysterical and she begins to ask if there's a flood or tornado which might prevent the gentleman callers from coming. And the scene ends with Tom getting extremely annoyed and there's a kind of friction between all the characters in the play. Now let's look at the characters one by one. The first characters that the audience is introduced to is Tom. Tom is both the narrator and the character in the play. He is the one who introduces the play as a memory play. It is from his memory that we get to understand and watch the play. He also emphasizes on the significance of memory and its use of exaggeration in the play. We will come to understand its significance as the play progresses. The next character that we are introduced to is Amanda. Amanda is Tom and Laura's mother. Amanda is very mindful of the dinner etiquette. She chastises Tom for not chewing his food, and she insists on Laura being fresh and pretty for the gentleman callers. She is also reminiscing her youth in the Blue Mountains when she talks of how she had 17 gentlemen callers. She also talks as if she possessed the art of conversing with these gentlemen callers during her youth. We also understand that she regrets being married to the father of Tom and Laura. The next character that we encounter in the play is Laura. Laura is the sister of Tom. She's very indulgent towards her mother. Even when she has heard her mother boast of her popularity, she still listens to her and she says, yes, but let her tell it. She wants to assist her mother in various household chores, but she's not allowed to. She's always forced to remain fresh and pretty for her gentleman callers. And she reflects her identity with respect to her mother's popularity. In fact, she claims, I'm just not popular like you were in the Blue Mountain. We understand that she's very shy and possesses low self-esteem. Next character is the character of the father. He is the fifth character and remains a passive presence throughout the play. Only his image is what is introduced to the audience. In fact, Tom says, he left us long time ago. He is described as a man, a telephone man who loved long distances. Now, this idea denotes that the father hardly communicates with the family. In fact, he is very detached from the familial affairs. The last communication from him had been a letter from Mexico saying, "Hello, goodbye." He had left no address, no means of communication between the family members. The play uses quite a few theatrical devices. The first theatrical device used, especially in scene 1, is memory. Tom narrates the events from his memory. So Tom's memory has the primary focus, and Amanda's memory forms the secondary focus, especially when she talks of her youth. But primarily, it is Tom's memory through which we access the storyline. The next theatrical device used is the screen. In the first scene, the screen displays Un son le neige, which is a French song. It is taken from the French song Un son le neige d'antan, which means "Where are the snows of yesteryear?" So overall, in scene 1, we are introduced to a peculiar setting with strange characters. There's a tense atmosphere in the scene 1, and this sets the tone for the entire play. Thank you.